Trilogy communities are widely known as being some of the best places to live, so much so that some people won't even consider living in another retirement community that is not a Shea Homes Trilogy community. Now, I would never encourage you to eliminate the other 55 plus communities just because they are not a Trilogy community, but after seeing these options in this video today, you might agree that Trilogy has the best communities. Today, I'm going to be discussing the top 3 Trilogy communities in the whole Phoenix Valley, and we will get into a tour of the amenities of each community. We'll talk about the fees, the home prices, and kind of why I am ranking them above some of the other options. We're going to start with number 3 on my list, and that is going to be Trilogy at Verde River. This community is located in the town of Rio Verde, and the main advantage that it has is it's just only 20 minutes away from Scottsdale. This community is extremely luxurious, and as with all of the communities that we're talking about today, it is going to be very secure and guard gated. The main clubhouse here is absolutely amazing and extremely luxurious, and they offer all of the amenities that you can ask for, including resort style pools. They have fitness centers, a spa, all of the pickleball and sports courts that you can ask for, multiple restaurants, and so much more. This really is one of the most impressive community centers in all of Arizona, and it's topped off with these amazing mountain views down below. The golf course here is really great as well, but it is a private course and it does come with quite a high cost. If you want the full brochure on this, you can just email me and I can get it over to you, but it is pretty costly to be a member here. And that's going to bring us to the number 1 downside of this community and why it is not ranked higher on my list. It is because of the fees and the home prices in here. The monthly HOA fees in here, including your amenities access, works out to about $507 per month, and on top of that, you have to pay a one-time fee when you move into the community of $12,000. And a lot of the Trilogy communities do have higher fees than other communities because they are, smaller communities. They're very luxurious, so the fees tend to be a little bit higher. But on top of the high fees in this community, the home prices are also pretty high. So the median sales price in here is $890,000. So, it's quite a bit higher than most other communities, but that is because of the proximity to Scottsdale. You can still find home options under $600,000, but it's going to be a little bit of a smaller home. If you are okay with these fees and willing to pay a little bit more to be closer to Scottsdale, then this is going to be a great community for you. Now, real quick, before we get to number 2 on my list, I have to let you know about my free 55 plus guide and spreadsheet. All you need to do is send me a quick email or give me a call and I will send you your free copy. My guide goes over all of the different 55 plus communities in the Phoenix Valley. It compares their home prices, the fees that they have in the community, the amenities, and just gives you everything that you need to know in one place. So just send me an email and I'll send you your free copy. My second ranked community on the list is going to be Trilogy at Vistancia in North Peoria. This is the epitome of what you expect with a Trilogy community, and they have great amenities, amazing golf, some great homes, and extremely lush landscaping. And the landscaping is really what I think separates this community from most of the other options in Phoenix. Right when you drive through the gates, you are greeted with green grass everywhere. You have water features, the streets are lined with trees, and it just really does not feel like you are in the desert here. And trust me, you do not see communities this green in Arizona very often. Now, the amenities here in this community are fantastic, and they're pretty expansive. They have a great pool, a nice restaurant, they have a really nice fitness center, an indoor pool, so they have a lot of things for you. But one thing that this community kind of lacks is going to be the amount of pickleball courts that they have. They only have about 4 pickleball courts here in this community, and I think that is really low when compared to most of the other options. So I would hope that they add some down the line in the future. And this North Peoria location is absolutely fantastic. It's a very safe and quiet area. There's a lot of growth out here with new restaurants, new home communities, new entertainment spots, and just a lot going on out here for future growth. So I really think this North Peoria location is an excellent spot. And the fees in this community are going to be more reasonable than the other 2 on our list. The HOA and amenities fees work out to about $296 per month, and your one-time fee that you pay when you move into the community is $6,000 rather than, these other ones are above $10,000. But being in this premier Peoria location does have a little bit of a price premium on it. The median sales price in here is $730,000. You can, of course, find options a decent amount lower than this, but, the median median sales price is pretty high in here because of the great location. I already mentioned one of the downsides of this community, and that is just how few pickleball courts they have. So it seems to be a little bit less of an active community than some of the others. I mean, there's still a lot of active people in here and there's still a lot to do, but it seems a little bit less active than most other communities that I am in. But the other downside that I wanted to bring up is a major one for a lot of people, and it's that they no longer are building brand new homes here in this community. They have been completely built out, so sometimes it can be a bit difficult to find the right home for people. Overall though, the amazing location along with the extremely lush community and great amenities makes for a great Trilogy community, and that is why it is ranked number 2 on my list. Now, my number 1 ranked Trilogy community in the Phoenix Valley is going to be Encanterra Country Club in Queen Creek. Encanterra is absolutely stunning and has an extremely high-end feel to it. Right when you drive in through the gates, you can tell you are in an exclusive country club community, and the amenities here are extremely well done. They have a Tuscan design to them. They have, a ton of greenery around, and out in the distance you have beautiful views of the Superstition Mountains. And here at the clubhouse you have everything you could ask for, from a gym to a salon, a couple restaurants here on site, you have sports courts, and everything really that you could imagine. And this is one of my favorite pools in all of the 55 plus communities because it actually has a bar and restaurant kind of right down there by the pool, which is a pretty unique feature in these communities. One thing about Encanterra is that it is not completely a 55 plus community. Only 30% of the community is age restricted and the rest of it is open to all ages. Now, to avoid having kids splashing you at the pool and things like that at the clubhouse, they have 2 clubhouses here in this community. The one we just saw is the main clubhouse where everyone can go. They have the main restaurant and everything of that sort, but there is a separate, a bit smaller clubhouse that is just catered toward the 55 plus residents, so there are no children allowed there. They have their own pool, pickleball courts, and those types of things. And the golf in this community is excellent as well. It is a private club and it comes with a steep price to join the club. So if you would like to see those fees, again, just email me and I can email you the full brochure because they change quite often. The location here in Queen Creek does feel kind of far away when you drive out here because you kind of drive through nothing for a little while. So it is a little bit far away, but really you're only about 40 minutes to the airport and downtown Phoenix, and Queen Creek is really a growing town out here. You have new developments popping up everywhere, a ton of different restaurants, shopping, and entertainment areas. So this area also has great potential for future growth. Again, the HOA fees in this community are going to be a bit higher as well. So with the HOA fees and the amenities, it comes out to about $492 per month, and your one-time fee when you move into the community is $10,000. But the good news with this one is that the home prices are a little bit lower. So the median sales price in here is $698,000, but you can find plenty of options lower than that, and they are still building brand new homes in here. Although they are a little bit limited, you can find a lot of newer homes on the resale market, or you can find some, brand new homes. The main downside of this community, in my opinion, is a little bit further of a location out here, especially if you're going to run into traffic. I mean, the 40-minute drive to downtown and the airport really isn't too bad when compared to most other places in Phoenix, but it does feel like it's a little ways out here if you're going to go to downtown and Scottsdale. And on top of the further location, many people find that the fees are a little bit higher than what they prefer to spend, especially monthly. Overall, though, this is an amazing Trilogy community, and it ranks number 1 on my list because it is in a safe, up-and-coming area and has just incredible amenities in here. And on top of all of that, there is a very active social club here in Encanterra, and they're still building brand new homes, which is a major perk for a lot of people. Again, if you'd like to compare all of the different 55 plus communities in the Phoenix Valley, from their fees, their home prices, the amenities, I do have my free 55 plus guide and spreadsheet that compares them all in one place. So just send me an email and I can send that over to you. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, you will probably enjoy my top 3 55 plus communities video. Click here to watch that.